Hello and welcome to the chapters 14 and 15 beginner any percent tutorial. This is the last level. So once we hear a banging sound on the vent here, there we go. We're gonna shoot that mine. Just interact with this panel as soon as you can. So this should give you enough time to do the hack. And then we're just going to head into this door here. So you can do this skip that I'm going to show you here while he's still here, but I find this makes it a bit easier. Checkpoints around here, you can run up to here if you want to be safe. And there is a save station here if you'd like to make a practice save. But once you just run in here, get the checkpoint, run back in this room, and enemy will be despawned. So we're going to do a door deload just like we did in chapter 8. So we're going to run from this door to this one and back to this one. If you have trouble remembering, they're actually labeled 1 and 2 coincidentally, so if that helps you remember. 1, 2, run back. Now this is fully out of bounds. There's no collision here. So we want to get on this ledge and then fall down there into the checkpoint. The hardest part of this is actually getting on this ledge because we need to run forward and at the last moment turn to the right to land here. So it takes a little bit of practice, but you just want to turn right as quick as you can. And you got to be pretty close. Like, see, that was too early. Like that. Once you get on the ledge, so you can just run off here, and as long as you're angled far enough to the right, usually it'll work. But I found this setup that's a little bit easier. So you want to walk all the way into this corner here, and then you want to aim about here. So if you see this like gray part, like darkish gray black, kind of vertical line here, you want to just aim right about here with your right dot of your cutter touching the side. It shouldn't be super precise, but I found this works. So if you do want to line it up, once you get to the ledge, come in the corner, aim about there, and then just run forward, fall off, and once you fall through the textures there, you can reload, and that should hit the checkpoint. And this will actually put us right at the end of chapter 15, where the final boss is, so we've essentially skipped the last 2 chapters. There we go. Now we just run forward. So you'll see Nicole's not spawned here. It's a little bit buggy. Just do the 2 quick time events. And as far as I'm aware, this part where we grab the javelin gun, as long as you shoot the primary fire as soon as possible, I don't think it actually matters. You can try to go for a headshot if you want. I seem to remember, I think it was Retroid did a timing video on this, and I'm pretty sure as long as you just shoot the javelin right away, it's a bit faster. You can alt fire him too, which is a cool little, I guess, like Easter egg, but it is a bit slower, so I'd recommend not doing that. I usually just do that, just to be safe. Alright, so what we're going to do here is, we actually do need to do this checkpoint restart. It is faster, even in real time, to reload here, but because Nicole's not spawned in here, not everything's loaded properly for the final boss, so if we don't reload,
thank you, Isaac.
It'll just be bugged and we can't move. So once you see this kind of brain stuff come up, so Jimmy Neutron brain blast looking stuff, once this comes up, turn VSync on, and then checkpoint restart. So we can kill the boss in 3 shots with contact beam. If you have more ammo than that, it's fine. If you don't get the 1 cycle, you can recover it. If you don't have a lot of ammo, you're probably gonna have to hit the 1 cycle. But basically, you should have contact beam in your top slot, which means it'll be equipped once we reload here. So that's why we want to do that. So you can just hold down aim and shoot here, and then it'll start charging a contact beam shot. So if we time this correctly, it's 1 shot on Nicole, 2 shots on the marker. Now, some people struggle with this at first. You just have to get used to the time it takes to charge the contact beam, because if you shoot too slowly here, the marker will close. And the reason we have VSync on for 30 FPS is it allows the marker to stay open longer. For some reason at high FPS, it closes after 1 shot. It would look something like this. We're kind of slow, it'll eventually close. Well, okay. I don't know, there's a weird timing to it where if you, I think it's if you shoot the marker too slowly after it opens, it closes. But just try to charge immediately, let go as soon as possible, charge again, and that's the quick kill. The boss fight gets a lot more difficult if you don't land those 3 shots, so I would really recommend just practicing that timing, getting it down. If you do have enough contact beam ammo, it might be faster just to reload and just keep blasting her and get it in like 2 cycles instead. But yeah, I mean, you should have a decent amount of ammo, especially if you pick some up in Chapter 13. But yeah, that is pretty much it. There's a little bit of gameplay left, but that's pretty much the run. So time is going to end. There's one more quick time event where Ellie pulls us into the gunship, and once that quick time event disappears, that's the end of the run. That's time. Currently, as of the making of this video, the auto splitter does not split at the end of the game, so you will have to manually split that, just so you know. It's not a big deal. It works just fine. So here we're gonna get a call from Ellie in a little bit, and once that happens, we're gonna jump up in the sky and do another flying section. So I actually don't even know if sprinting matters. I don't even think it saves time in the other sections like this. I don't know if you actually move any faster, but I usually do it anyway. I don't know if this one's been timed, but regardless, you just want to hold sprint once you get launched in the air. So there are 2 rocks you have to avoid. One you don't even have to move for. I mean, you can dodge it if you want. You just want to dodge the second one. If you do die here, you get a checkpoint right at the start of the flying sequence, but it does still lose a lot of time, so try not to die. But yeah, not too much to do here. Just hold, run or sprint. Just fly straight. You can move around if you want, like I said, but you'll dodge that first rock just by not moving, and then it's just a matter of going left and right to thread the needle here through this. Like that. Alright, and so I'm getting ready for the quick time event here. And time. Alright, and that is Dead Space 2. Any %. Congrats on making it this far, and thanks for watching. So I'm going to be, you'll see, well, once the playlist is fully done, you'll see the next one in the playlist. Next video will be an example run of this route. So I'm gonna do basically all the strats I showed you here, do the exact route, and show you like a full run. So it should hopefully be a good resource, give you an idea of like, you know, what kind of time is possible with this route without adding any of the advanced strats. So any of the optional stuff I talked about, I won't be doing. I'll just be doing all the most basic strats as a baseline. But yeah, that'll be uploaded soon. Hopefully we'll get the advanced tutorial series going as well. And yeah, good luck on your runs.
What?